We are
Hi,
live. Hey guys.
guys. Welcome back to Robertson's Belly Acres. And believe it or not, we're in the truck.
We're in the truck. I hope you can hear us over the truck. Um,
If you can't, make sure you leave us a message so that we know we can shut the truck off and roll down some windows.
yes, definitely. We are working, so we are filthy. So sorry for that.
Yeah,
We wiped off dirt as best we can. It's dry season, so
super
we're
dry.
mowing dirt more than grass, but we're still behind. So
We're still behind. That's what's been so crazy is it's dry, but last week it was too wet.
yes.
I mean, can't catch a break. That's okay. Such is life.
Yep, job security. Hey, Redneck Okie Quail.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Steve, can you hear us okay with the truck running, or do we need to turn off the truck?
Hi, Armida.
Hey, Armida. Yeah, like we were saying, we are at work right now, so we are filthy, and we are sorry for that. We just we've been mowing and weeding, and
We're shut the equipment off so we can jump on here and talk to you guys.
yeah, and then we'll be right back at it because we are at a 10.5 acre property that we take care of. It's fairground, and oh, good, I'm so glad that you can hear us.
Ma'am, he knows your birthday's coming up. You need to be called ma'am now.
Thanks. Hey,
Hey,
but I'm telling you, this place is a curse, man. Like, my mower, I could not keep it going. I told Rusty, I think my mower is more stubborn than me. It said, what did it say? I don't want to work today. And I said, yes, you are. And he said, no, you're not. No, I'm not. And it didn't work today. So I'm on a weed eater, and that's fine too. Yes, Armida, we are cooling off. Yes. Love you, Cricket.
I hope you're feeling better, bud.
Yes. Jimmy is my brother. He's popped on here, and it's so exciting to see him. That's such a dork. I almost waved at the screen. That's okay.
Hi.
Oh yeah, we're dorks backwards. Because we're backwards. But anyway, oh my goodness! And you guys, we are super behind on videos, watching
videos and getting on lives.
Yeah.
We will catch up, I promise.
We will. We kind of watch a little bit in between, like when Rusty's driving, I'll pull something up and we put it on Bluetooth so we can listen. You can listen and I can watch. But yeah, we'll get caught up one of these days.
Yes, between work, trying to get caught up at work and working on the new house and trying to keep up the farm, we are burning the candle at both ends and we're feeling it about it.
Yeah. Well, and then our youngest called us today and said, Mom, I'm covered head to toe in poison ivy. And then I said, well, go take an oatmeal bath. He said, I got it on my lips. Fine, we're headed home so we can take you get a stinking shot. And I think my exact words were, will you turn 18 already? And he said, are you kicking me out, Mom? And I said, no, I just want you to be able to go to the doctor by yourself and get a shot.
I want you to be able to take care of yourself for once.
So that cut our day in half.
See, we're at work.
Yeah.
Lots of weed eater strength.
Oh, man, I've been going through a lot of it. The chutes here, the chutes around the arena are like super tall. So trying to get it all top down.
Yes.
But, oh, my goodness.
It's been a week and a half already, and it's just, what, Tuesday? Wednesday?
Monday. Today's Monday.
It's kind of week we're having.
Yes, but we did get good news. The appraiser is coming out to the farm on Thursday. And so if we appraise at what we're asking for, then it's a go.
Yes.
And then we really got to get back. That would be nice. We need to get the other house done in between everything. And I think we're going to be able to do that. The goat on a rope
Use a goat on a rope.
Uh,
We got rid of all our goats already. That's the bad part.
yeah, tell that boy to watch where he's grazing. I agree with that. Maybe it's because we haven't been home to feed him.
Oh, poor
Oh,
that feet
so
goat.
he's having poison ivy.
No. Well, he works at Wendy's. He can go make his own supper.
Armito, we sold all our goats. We've already sold the goats. Oh, it was so sad. So sad to see my goats go. Yeah, we do need a goat on a rope out here. Whew.
We need about 500 goats out here.
Yes, it's a beautiful property, beautiful, and the creek runs right through it, and so pretty. But we never get to go down to the creek or anything. Crazy.
Might have to go wash up tonight.
He really misses his goats. Yes, definitely. But yeah, it's been nuts. We did get walls painted at the new house.
Yes,
and that
4
has,
rooms.
yeah,
We've
that
got,
has been a world.
we've got the walls painted, no, in 3 rooms. The ceilings painted in 4 rooms. Hopefully Friday, we've got Gary and Cindy from Pathways Homestead is coming down to help us out. Gary has hooked us up with some hardwood flooring to patch in on the floor where the old floor furnace was at. They just had plywood in there. So we're going to go in there and we'll pull that out. He's got some good maple wood we're going to lay back in there and get that leveled up. So then this weekend, we can go rent a sander and we're going to sand floors and get ready to stain and seal them.
Yes, and hopefully we're also going to work on the kitchen this weekend. Getting the subflooring out of there, getting new floor put in, painting cabinets, getting the kitchen ready to rock and roll. Because if the underwriters are on the ball, they appraise the farm for what we're asking, then everything else is just they'll be ready to close. We're supposed to close on September 17th. The people are already pre-approved and all of that stuff. I mean, basically, we're waiting on the appraisal. The inspection went great. It's great there. Armida, I did look in. Just to borrow one. I did look in the closets, like you had suggested, to see if there was.
Hey, CJM Farms.
Hey, to see if there was hardwood in the closets. That's such a good idea, and there are in one of them. So, one bedroom closet has plywood. The other bedroom closet has carpet in the closet. It's covering hardwood, but that hardwood's been painted, so we could use it in a paint. How you doing today? Look like you guys are about to. Oh my goodness.
Oh, we've been having fun all day, brother.
Yeah, we've been at work. Woo.
We just shut off the mowers and jumped on here to talk with everybody. Cricket says if you take the floor heater out, the hole makes a great indoor accessible crawl space.
You know, we did talk about that. The floor heater is gone, so it's patched in with plywood.
But it's in the living room. So
it's in the living room on a threshold. So it's in between the living room and the master bedroom. Like it's kind of a really easy spot. Because, we did talk about doing that in the washroom, putting in a wall space. So then that way we could have storage have a root cellar.
My thought with that was because the foundation of the house does not have access under.
Are we jiggling, you guys?
There's no access under the laundry room. It's got a separate foundation with no access. So
right. So then that would be such. We are in the truck and we have it running. If we are jiggling too much or you can't hear us, just say so and we will turn it off.
Yeah, we can roll down the windows if we need.
Oh, you missed work so much. What did you have going? What were you doing? Squirrel? Cricket. Yes, there's squirrels everywhere.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, yeah, I chase rabbits a lot.
Yes.
I chase rabbits. I don't like squirrels.
I chase squirrels to eat them.
No, you don't.
Good.
I know. We did talk about putting like a, I don't know, shelves or something underneath the porch. Since we have that tall porch now, we could put something under there for storage for like our canning goods, or well, probably mainly for
mostly the potatoes and carrots and onions.
our root. Yeah, all of our root vegetables.
Yeah.
So we have not doing that. I think that would
tubers.
be our tubers. That would be great. A really good idea. Stay in the AC and cool off. Thank you. We will. Kimmy is watching with me. Hi, Kimmy.
Hi, Kimmy.
Probably that plywood in the closet.
Maybe your access.
No, the plywood in the closet, that entire room is plywood.
Yeah.
So
it used to be the master bedroom used to be the garage, and when they moved that house in, they raised it up off the ground, and they just went ahead and built a floor under it, making it into a bedroom instead of a garage.
Yeah, so it didn't have the hardwood. Oh, you used to work at the casinos. They're not opening at all in Canada yet. Man. Oh, Cammy waved.
Cammy waved. That's okay. She's just like her dad.
Oh, that's okay. We're backwards. I keep waving over here, and
I wave like this,
yeah.
and I need to be waving like this.
They've opened up most of the casinos here already, here in Oklahoma. So I don't think there's any that are closed anymore.
I think there's one. 7 plants out there still closed.
Still closed, but for the most part, everything's open. So do you have a lot going on your quarantine? I need to get caught up. I have not watched videos in a long time. I'm so sorry. Catch me up, speed.
Okay, what we're talking about is we have listed our farm for sale.
We have a 5-acre,
6.5 acres.
6.65 acres.
And a 3-bedroom house that we have listed for sale. We had it on the market 3 days and got our offer. We have gone through inspection. Inspection has gone well, and appraiser's coming out on Thursday, so we're expected to be closing on the 17th of September. In the meantime, while we're trying to keep the farm up and work, we have already purchased another house that we have to get painting and floors done in it and get the cabinets fixed so we can move into it. So we're just back and forth. We're busy right now.
Yeah. And the best part about the offer, you guys, okay, the housing market here is booming.
It's
right
off
now.
the chain
It's
right now.
crazy. So we have a 2,900 square foot home and 6.69 acres. I mean, it's 6 garden areas. There's a greenhouse. There's a 4-car garage. There's
a separate workshop. Wood shop.
Yes, we listed the house in 3 days. We got an offer, but not just an offer. We got full asking price, conventional loan, no repairs. I mean, just straight across. Other than somebody just driving up and handing us cash, it was the best case scenario. Awesome. So we are super excited about that. Now we just have to make it through the appraiser, and that's the next big hurdle. Yeah.
And I really feel like, from what we've seen on Facebook and other social medias, they're appraising. Our realtor has assured us that she's quite confident in our appraisal.
Although she did say, please make sure your house is tip top whenever he shows up. So Wednesday, we are going to spend the day at the farm, weeding gardens, mowing, trimming hedges.
Trimming the hedges. Can't say that without saying it that way.
Yeah, thanks, Cricket. We're excited. So we have to do all the. I said we may even just power wash.
Think about power washing just for a quick power wash on the house to get the cobwebs and the dust off of it.
Yeah, and then that way we can hopefully just make it a shiny little penny for that appraiser, and kind of wow him. Oh my goodness, you have no idea. But honestly, it's really not that bad. It is really not that
It's
bad.
not.
We we say we're burning the candles at both ends, and let's be honest, a lot of times we get off work here, we head to the new house, we work until about 2 a.m. We go home, and we get up in the morning, and we do it all over again. But honestly, that is not every day. And
No, and here's the thing: even in the perfect world, if we could come out and mow from 9 to noon and go home and have the rest of the day off, it's going to be midnight, 1 o'clock before we go to bed.
yeah, we're night owls.
And we're going to both get up by 7 and keep right on
He
doing
said, "Three amigos," from the hedges.
it. Yes, we have a plethora of things to do.
Of cleaning to do. Yes, of that yard work. The inside of the farm is it's pretty empty already. I have been selling furniture like mad because you guys, we are going from a 2,900 square foot home to a 1,300 square foot home. So we are like downsizing major. So I've been selling furniture, and
I told her she had to quit, otherwise I'm going to be sleeping on the floor.
hey, it's crazy how much you accumulate, especially when you have a big house. So I've been selling furniture, and we've been packing, and we have a storage unit. We've been moving things into it. So the inside of the house is pretty empty. Plus, it's just Russ and I and Cody living. So, and none of us are ever home. None of us are hardly.
Cricket, could it be you are angry with somebody else and looking to take it out on me?
Are you going to have room for garden on the new place? Yeah, that was the most exciting part. The new place that we found, it's not even a full acre. We thought it was a full acre, but
It's just under 3/4 of an acre.
yeah.
But the way it's laid out is ideal for what we're trying to do. If you're looking at the front of the house, there's a shed here. Sorry. And then from our house down to the corner, it's another full housing lot that's empty. We get it too. So that makes a big deal.
Said, like, what happened?
I don't know the rest of it. I can't think right.
His brain is cooked.
Fried from the sun.
From the sun. But yeah, so we're going to be able to take our feeder pig and our chickens
and have the garden.
Now we already said goodbye to Rose and to the goat, and we had said goodbye to Poncho, our horse, earlier in the year. But our cow calf pair is going down to he did when our cow calf pair is going down to Atoka, to my other brother's house, and he's going to feed them out for us, and then we're going to share the steer.
We haven't decided if we're going to rebreed that cow or if we're going to go ahead and get rid of her. But
when the time comes, we'll figure that out. But yeah, and then the pigs, we're going to send the big pig. We're sending the sow home with Gary from Pathway Homestead, and then we're still trying to figure out what to do for. We have a blue butt Yorkshire cross. He's a big pig, and he's
a big baby.
He is so gentle. He loves to be scratched behind the ears like a puppy, only a big puppy. And so we're trying to figure out what we're going to do with him. We can't really take him to the new place. We don't have room for him. We have room for the 2 feeders. They're going to get big enough.
Damn, sounds like you guys are having an amazing time. Laugh out loud. You guys have a very good night. Definitely bug you later.
All right.
Absolutely. We're looking forward to it.
For stopping by.
Hi, Sandy.
Hey, Sandy. I hope you're feeling better too. Yeah. So it's been nuts, but
it's been nuts. But we wouldn't have it any other way.
So we're not happy.
Yep.
So to catch anybody up that's coming in, we're at work right now. We just stopped the machine so we can come in and do our live really fast. And so
while we cool off and catch up with everybody.
The problem with cooling off, I've noticed, is if we get in the truck and cool off, really hard to go back out there. A lot of the times we will, because we're always surrounded by trees. It doesn't matter where we're working. We just picnic underneath the trees. We picnic almost daily.
Yeah.
And we do that because if we get in the truck and cool off, we don't want to go back. So if we just sit the trees under the trees,
Yeah.
yeah, then we're not so apt to go. I'm not going back up there.
And then I say, I'm not going back out there. She says, yes, you are.
No. But yeah, so lots going on. We're hoping to get Rusty's goal is to have the house move-in ready in 2 weeks.
Yes.
Now, he has been saying that for 3 weeks.
I say,
So
we got pushed back a week. Yes, we did get pushed back a week because of unforeseen circumstances with equipment failures for work. We had I had to do an engine swap on a mower. That took me 2 days. So I mean, it just Wednesday we had planned on going to the new house and working. Since we have the appraiser coming on Thursday, that day is canceled at the new house. We get to stay at the farm and work. So right there's 3 days, and that just
it just pushed us back, but it's fine. We can't ever find anything. Hey, Mandy, good to see you. I'm so glad you're back on.
yes.
That is awesome. I hope you're feeling better, girl. You're just amazing. You've gone through a whole lot, and you've been out there taking care of your city, your town, and that's just awesome. I mean, taking care of your town, like, what was it, 2 days after
Major surgery.
You're the bomb, Chica. You're the bomb. Gotta have them rooster bullets. Speaking of bullets, he knows where I'm going.
Yeah. Guys, I come close to dying. Get home, what was it, last night?
It was the
Night before last. I'd gone to town to get some stuff. I come back, and you have to walk around the corner of the garage to go up into the house. I round the corner, and there's a daggone skunk standing right there. So I hot foot back over to the pickup. I'm on the phone with Rachel telling her, hey, you're going to hear a gunshot? I got a skunk out here. It's okay.
Hey, Walker Farm fam.
So
welcome.
I get out there, and I'm getting ready to dispatch this skunk. And just as I take aim, and I get ready to pow, out the corner of my eye, I see another one. I turn and I spin and look at it. Guys, I had five skunks within 10 yards of me. It was like the zombie apocalypse all over, and I was banging in the wind.
Oh my goodness. I can only imagine it like a Leslie Nielsen movie, right? Like a scene from a Leslie Nielsen movie, like pow, pow, pow.
Oh, I tell you. But I did make sure not to shoot towards anybody's house.
I know the skunks have just taken over this year. If you guys have seen any of our videos earlier in the year, like springtime, we were dealing with an entire family of skunks in our
under our coop.
Yeah, under our chicken
I think
coop.
they just let their cousins know, hey, there's free food up here.
Yeah, but see, we cut them off. Like, we moved all our chickens up the hill into another coop. Then we got rid of all our old hens. So we didn't have any egg layers or anything going on.
No, we have a garden.
And we have 6 gardens. And so the skunks were just kind of taking over the farm, and they're still taking over the farm. And I can't get Mayday did kill one the other day. Yay! Guess who thinks like skunk?
Yeah.
What did you say, Mandy? I'm trying to get stuff done.
It's a total mess. We fared better than a lot of states around us. It was 6 days after the surgery, running from crap.
Oh my goodness, still crazy. That's just nuts. The thing step down what? Oh yeah. Yes, I know what you're talking about. Because I'm a shorty. Right. Yeah, trying to hold that down. Yeah, it's a heck of a thigh workout. Yeah, even without recovering from surgery.
Yes.
So spray ammonia during the day. They hate smell. That's a good
That's
tip.
a good tip because
Thank you so much.
we have put out mothballs. We have done vanilla extract. We have planted mint. We have, I mean,
Yeah,
they go away for a little bit, then they come back. They're like, yeah, they're just joking.
Yeah, yeah. Those skunks are just relentless, and we've never had problems with critters at all. Like
when we first bought the farm, we had armadillos tearing up the yard.
And we had some possums.
Couple possums, but got rid of those, and that was no problem. So.
Yes. So. Oh my goodness, stinking skunk, literally stinking.
Stinking skunk. And they're ugly, and they stink.
They're not ugly. They're cute.
Ugly.
They're so cute. They really are cute, especially the little bitty babies. They're just cute. I know the feeling, Rusty. Yeah. So it was pretty funny with Rusty out there. I can't imagine.
Yeah.
Mothballs are changed for me.
Yes.
That's good to know. Yeah.
Mothballs used to be very strong. They're not
anymore. But hopefully we can get rid of the skunk. I mean, for the new people, right?
Yeah.
Get rid of the skunk so that the new people can do it. That would be.
Yes, I'm sure that would be a plus for them.
So we haven't even, talked to the people that are buying the farm or anything. So we don't know if they are gardeners or anything like that. I am sad to leave my pecan plants, you guys. The pecan plants that we've planted,
they have exploded.
They're as tall as me, and I know I'm not that tall. I get that, but they are as tall as me. They are really big bushes out there, and I'm so sad to leave them behind. But I am taking some pecans with me so I can plant next year.
I'm going to try to transplant a couple of them into buckets.
We'll see how much. I don't know. Because we're not going to do a fall garden this year. We could go ahead and get our fall garden planted at the new place. We're there every day anyway. But we don't want to do that because we just don't have time. We're not even keeping up with the garden that we have right now. I've had Lynn from Melville's homestead coming over and picking the garden. Like, just take whatever you want. It's all going to go to waste. Now, that being said, we had a mower broke down for 2 days. Rusty had to change the motor on one of the mowers. And so we were at a standstill. I picked 48 pounds of produce. And
yes.
Woo, that is
that's some serious candy.
Yeah, that is crazy. Transplant?
Yes, I'm thinking about transplanting some of those pecan plants. I want to try to dig one up and put it in a bucket and take it to the new place.
Yeah, see how it goes. And if it doesn't work out, it's no big deal because we are taking some of the pecan peppers that we have so we can seed. And I'm actually going to do that with a lot of this stuff. Just go ahead and harvest seed for the next one, for the next garden. We have both varieties. Cage family moved to Canada. They gave a lot of trees planted. Yes. Yeah. Yes, it's not a bad idea. Oh, and then on top of that, on top of everything, we are also planning a wedding.
Yeah.
Because our oldest daughter is getting married next year. So we did the smart thing. We talked her into getting a wedding planner. I just know that that's going to be the best bet. So she did get a wedding planner. She loves her wedding planner. Everything's going great. She's been calling me saying, hey, I love this venue. If you know my daughter, she always falls in love with things right away. So like her first car. She loved the first car. It was a piece of crap. And, she still wanted it. So she's touring venues right now. She's like, Mom, do you want to come tour this venue? I love this one. Then the next one, Mom, this one's it. I love this one. So I said, go ahead and pick your top 3 and then we'll tour those. So
yes.
Yes.
And Cricket, yes. If you can get snuck over here and get one of those, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. Can you transplant it to? It's probably because, do you have those things in your pocket? Oh, you can turn it down.
No, turn it.
Okay, sorry guys. We were on.
Somehow it connected to my Bluetooth headphones, and I was turning the volume down.
Yes, Cricket. We have about 20 Peking plants, and maybe plant them. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to work, but I can also mail you things and that should work. Can you transplant it to one of the mineral tubs? Yes.
Most likely, I'm going to try the 5-gallon bucket just because it'd be easier to move. The mineral tubs I'm sure would work, but there again, you've got that big tub full of dirt, and that gets mighty heavy.
Yeah, and if you did plant them in a mineral tub, so here's a theory. So pepper plants can last through the winter, especially pekins, because they bush out. They make like a bush. So if you put them in a mineral plant bucket and then took stakes and put plastic over it during the winter,
Made like a little greenhouse.
you can make like a little greenhouse, and maybe it would survive the winter. Yeah.
My thought is I also want to start one in the house in a flower pot because they're really pretty.
They are.
And I would like to get one in the window and have one growing in the house all the time.
Yeah, pepper plants are really slow growers anyway, but then you get those Peking plants are extremely slow. So all of our pepper plants are going nuts right now. It's ridiculous. We have harvested so many different kinds of peppers, but where we've been getting jalapenos and Thai peppers for a while, the Pekins have just started to.
The Pekins and the Tabascos.
And the Tabascos, yes, they're slow. So right now we are harvesting Tabascos, Pekin, Thai,
jalapenos, poblanos, and big old ones.
Oh, Anaheims.
Anaheims.
We've gotten a lot of Anaheims, you guys. So
and Serranos.
And Cayenne. The Cayenne haven't really come on yet either.
They will.
And yeah, when they do, they're all going to come on together. So speaking of peppers, so I thought I'm going to grow some Thai peppers because they're cool looking. They look kind of like Cayennes, but they're a lot bigger.
We're going to have some General Tso's chicken.
Yeah, we're going to do this with this. And I planted 20 plants. And we have Thai peppers coming out of our ears. We've been giving Thai peppers away. I have no idea what to do with them. I know you guys
pickled some.
Yeah, you guys had told me pickle them. So I pickled some. So
she made some salsa out of some. And let me tell you.
Okay, so here's what I did. I made hot pepper, hot pepper jelly. Yeah, it has Thai and cayenne peppers, and I made hot pepper jelly. That's some hot stuff.
That's some hot stuff.
But I'm thinking, you know what? When you pour it over the cream cheese and you're eating it with crackers, it's probably not going to be as hot.
It should tone it down quite a bit.
I'm thinking it will. So,
hey,
go ahead.
Taylor Farm Guy, how are you?
Welcome. So, yeah, I don't know about that pepper jelly, but
yeah, Steve, we are talking about going ahead and drying some of those Thai peppers, and we'll grind them. And that's just a little bit of heat. We did that. I dehydrated a bunch of jalapenos a couple of years ago and did that.
And then I usually string up our
hey, cayenne. Southern Blessed.
Hey, Southern Blessed. Welcome. I usually string up my cayenne peppers every year, and so I just let them dry on a string and then grind them up. That hot pepper jelly sounds delicious. I will have to send you a jar.
Yes.
Because I didn't take seeds out or anything, because I'm like, man, that's going to take forever trying to seed and vein
Thai peppers.
deveined Thai peppers, and you can't do that to pekins because pekins are little bitty. So I just grind it all up together and make chili, and it's pretty hot.
And we were curious as to how much hotter, because pekins are so small
pepper jelly
and
too.
super hot. Well, Thai peppers are hotter than pekin. And not saying that that stuff was hot, I got just a dab on my finger and put it on my lip, and it made my lip go numb right there. And I'm like, this is going to be some amazing stuff.
I'm not that big on hot stuff.
Oh, I love it.
I don't like hot stuff. I made some Cowboy Candy also, and I was so excited to be able to do that. But it takes so many jalapenos to do that.
Yeah.
I had 1.5 pounds of jalapenos and made Cowboy Candy, and it made 2 pints. So I'm like, meh. I think you're supposed to put them in jelly jars, but Rusty eats them like popcorn.
I ate them too fast. Steve says roast them instead of dehydrating.
Oh, yes. Like the Anaheims, too. We talked about doing that with those. I did end up just chopping up a lot of the Anaheims and throwing them in the freezer for now. That's what I usually do with the bell pepper. The bell peppers have exploded too, but I usually just chop them up, put them in the freezer, and then that way they're just easy access to throw some green chilies in. But yes, I do want to roast some of the Anaheims.
Yeah.
Cowboy Candy is amazing too. Yes.
The first year we made Cowboy Candy,
making them hungry over there.
we our jalapenos that year, guys, were stupid hot. I mean, everybody that comes over, we've got 2 nieces that the hotter the better, and they were eating a couple, and then they'd have to have a tortilla because they were just so hot. But Cricket was there, and I looked over, and he's just one after another. I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "You got to try this. You take a deviled egg and place Cowboy Candy on top and eat it, and oh my goodness, that was the best."
I'll see you later, Steve.
See you later, Steve. Thanks for coming.
Bye. But yes, Cowboy Candy on deviled eggs is really good. So if you want to know how to make a pepper hot, and this is a theory, and it's one of those wives' tales. Hey, Steven!
Hey, Steven.
Starve a pepper of water.
Yes.
And it makes them hot. So somebody had Rusty's brother had told me that. And I was like, okay. He's like, just don't water them as regular.
He said about every 3 or 4 days, give them a good soak and then let them sit.
So 2 years ago, I tried his theory inadvertently.
And it worked.
Because I was working and then I forget to water the garden and things are just crazy. And yeah, the peppers came out so super hot. Well, this year we have a sprinkler system on one of the gardens. And so everything in there is still, it's not, they're staying pretty, it's a pretty consistent
Hey,
watering
Morris, Patch of Heaven.
Hey, Morris, Patch of Heaven, sorry. It's a pretty consistent watering schedule now. And it doesn't seem like they're as hot. The peppers are as hot.
Maybe we should shut it off for 3 or 4 days.
Oh no, because I don't like the hot. I want to be able to taste stuff.
When it comes to the jalapenos, I like the flavor. I want flavor in the jalapenos, and I like hot sauce on my food, but I don't necessarily like Tabasco because Tabasco has more of a vinegary flavor and just hot. I like flavor with the hot. So.
We are doing good, Morris Patch of Heaven. We are at work, actually. We just shut off the machine so we could come in and do our live real quick. We're sitting in the nice, cool truck talking to you guys. But, yeah, so like we said, the peppers are nuts. I did freeze a whole bunch of our tomatoes when they were coming on, so I've been making salsa like crazy, too.
We've still got, 2.5 pounds of tomatoes in there?
Yeah, I'm hoping that I get enough tomatoes. You know, they're kind of dying out now, but I'm hoping I get enough tomatoes to go ahead and put up some pasta sauce this year. Last year I had several big jars of pasta sauce, quart jars, and this year I haven't had a chance to do that. So I'm hoping I get just enough more tomatoes to get some pasta sauce put up.
Yes.
Yes, jalapenos and everything. And you know what? Like Rusty was saying, he took jalapenos a couple of years ago and he dehydrated them, and then we put them in our coffee grinder and we ground it up. And so now we have, I mean, we'll make steaks and just sprinkle that on. It is so good.
It's just a little bit of heat, but you get that good flavor.
That jalapeno flavor.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's a good thing to do. He talked about putting salt in them too, maybe doing like jalapeno salt, which I know you can buy that now. Rusty had said, I'm going to do that. I'm going to make this happen. And then I told him they already sell that.
I made it, and we were busy, and I spaced it off. And then the next spring, lo and behold, Walmart shelf, jalapeno salt.
They stole his idea.
There he goes.
So yeah, I really like jalapenos, and then serranos too. I make salsa. I make a lot of serrano salsa, just because it is a little bit hotter than jalapenos, but I put a lot of tomatoes in it.
Hey, y'all just got in the house.
Hey, Simply Southern Roots.
How are you guys? Morris Patch Evans says, "Oh my word, that's such a great idea."
Yes, you get that good jalapeno flavor.
So I need to get my garden to grow. So many problems. Get it all done. Getting ready for my life. Changing the time to see how it goes. Yes.
Mandy with Royal Amethyst Acres is going to be live at 7. You guys go check out her live. She always has a good time. She's moving her time. She used to be Mondays at 2. She is going live right after us tonight. So y'all need to go check her out because she is so much fun and you will love her live.
Armida, I'm glad that you got that dehydrator for Mother's Day. It took me a long time to figure out how, and I can't tell you now what temperature, how long, but it takes a long time to dehydrate a whole pepper.
Hey, Lola. Hey, Lola Farm from Northeast Florida. Whoop, whoop. Well, welcome to our Crazy Live. We are in the truck today.
Yes, the humidity's down up here today, too. Thank goodness.
Yes, that has been nice that it's kind of slowed down. Homestead. Yep. Absolutely, Mandy. Yeah. Building a homemade chicken plucker. Ooh, do tell. Did you do a video on how you built it? If you did, I'm watching it. Lala Farm built a homemade chicken plucker.
All right. Yeah, do a video on that because I'm definitely interested.
See you in a little bit.
See you, Mandy.
Yes. If you did a video on that, that is awesome.
Yes, we would like to see that because we've talked about a chicken plucker, and I don't know. If I could make one, I'd try it, but I just have a hard time spending the money to go buy a machine. They're so expensive, but because we have the convenience of taking our chickens right here close, I mean, it's only an hour and a half from us to take them to have them processed. And the price is reasonable, so I can have them process a lot of chickens, and they're labeled for resale way before I could pay for a new machine.
Yeah, so if you've done one, not a how-to, but I will do one on the finished product. It is based on the whiz-bang design on YouTube. Awesome. Yes, do a video because we would love to see that. Because if we could do a homemade one, that would be ideal.
Yes, that would be fun.
Yes.
I like building stuff, trying it out.
I did see on the Money Pit a couple of months ago, they did a video and they skinned their chickens.
Yes.
And I thought that was such a good idea too. Like they just skin them.
Just skin them.
Yeah. I'm like, we could do that. So yeah, that's a great
idea. But have we had time?
No, we haven't had time lately. Plus, like the roasting chickens, I'd rather have the skin on.
Well, it's about time to start some new chicks anyway.
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys have kept up, but I don't even remember. It's been 6 months ago. 5 months ago. 5 months ago, Rusty hatched 10 little chicks in his still air incubator. And next month they should start laying eggs. So we're so excited. We only got one rooster out of that bunch. Isn't that crazy? He actually hatched 20 chicks.
I had 22.
Yeah.
We got 22 of the 24.
22 chicks of the 24, and we halved them with Melville's homestead, because it was her eggs, our incubator, Rusty's time. So we kind of did that whole little swap thing. I will have about $400 into it versus the $800 one from the retail outlets, and I can fix it. Absolutely.
That's
Yes.
what we're all about. We're all about getting something we can fix and work on.
Yes. Well, and you put it together yourself, so then
Right.
that
You
makes
know-
sense.
You know the components of it.
We've done that before, but you lose the benefit of broth with the fat on the skin. That's very true. I didn't think about that either. Yep, that's very true. I made a whole bunch of broth, and then I was like, I have a pressure canner, but I don't have a gauge for a pressure canner, and I've never pressure canned before, so I'm really intimidated by it. I will get there. I'm just not there yet.
That's one thing I do want to get. I want to get her a good pressure canner with a gauge,
Yes.
so we can know that we're doing it right.
So Lynn at Melville's homestead gave me this great idea. She said to freeze the broth in ice trays, and then once it freezes, you just break them and put the cubes in bags, and then anytime you need broth, you just take the cubes out, throw them in your food. I'm like, that's a
Hey,
good
Sonny.
idea. So, hey, Sonny, never processed chicken set should be a good video. I have never done that.
Well, it would be, but I don't know that I'm ready for it.
No, here's the thing. I had never processed anything ever. And so I'm thinking we're going to do something small. We're going to start with chickens, right? The first thing I'm ever going to process is chickens, because that's starting small. No, I'm married to Rusty. Instead, the first thing we processed on the farm was a pig.
It was a small pig.
It was still a pig. It was crazy. I was way in over my head. I figured that out really fast. Well, we just incubated a bunch of eggs as well. That's so exciting. I'll show you how, my dear. Yes, there you go. And cool, that's so cool that you just incubated a whole bunch of eggs. It's so exciting. And Rusty was so diligent. We didn't have an automatic turner or anything. So Rusty was like the diligent little hen. He'd go and turn his eggs
2 to 3
every day.
times a day. I'd go in and turn my eggs, make sure they were taken care of. So
Lala Farm, did your mom, she used to pressure can the broth, right? Did she use a pressure canner? Because, I mean, conflicting stories.
everything we do is water bath.
And yeah, so we don't do any meat because we know we have to pressure can the meat because the water bath doesn't get hot enough, is what we've been told.
Morris Patch of Heaven says, I Can Chicken did a video. Come on over and check it out.
Yes, we will definitely check that out.
Yes.
Because that's the next step. That is,
Yeah, because we've got chicken that we need to do something with. We took 27 birds to have them processed to come home with 96 pounds of meat. So
yeah, and that was including the old soup birds, the hens that were no longer laying. We took them as well. So those and our meat birds that we raised, we ended up with 96 pounds of
she
chicken.
used a pressure canner.
Yes. Okay.
And Lala Farm, I understand. We usually take our bigger animals too. I wanted to try a pig. We did it. I don't know that I'll do it again. But yeah, we've taken pigs and the goat, and that's been a real treat too, having that goat meat. That was some good stuff.
Yeah, we've made goat burgers and goat tacos, and yeah, it's been really good. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like goat, but
It's good. It's very lean.
yeah, we just had it all ground.
Yeah, we ground everything, and I had them mix in beef tallow. That way, it wasn't quite so lean.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. Well, in the place where we take our pigs, they do chorizo and longaniza and things like that that we can make tacos out of and things like that. So,
Yes.
we just put out a video, I think yesterday, of pork taco. Yeah,
Tacos.
pork chorizo tacos.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there was a keto version in there too. So yeah,
They were good.
they were really good. Yep. So and the goat, it is a lot drier meat, but if you mix it in,
It's drier, but it's got really good flavor to it. And that's what I think we liked the most was the flavor. Not having you got to add a little bit of fat to it, but I mean otherwise it's really good and it's good for you. It's a good meat.
Moore's Patch of Heaven says we do a lot of deer. The guys hunt. Yes. I used to say I don't like deer, and then I've had it since I've grown up. I guess things change.
Yeah.
And used to I could only eat deer meat in chili if it was half and half, so half beef, half deer. And then we had some deer meat at the house, and my brother Cricket, I don't know if he's still on here, but Jimmy, he made some deer steaks cooked in butter with garlic, and they were just seared to perfection. They were just so good. And then I was like, okay, I'm sold. Deer is great.
Yes.
Do y'all sell goat meat? We've only had it once, and it's yummy. At Lala Farm. Yep. We have the processor make some our goat into sausage, and it gets mixed with pork. That's a really good idea too. The pig that we processed at the house, we ground.
We ground the whole thing.
Yes, but it was a small Cooney cross pig.
We ground it because I don't know all the cuts, and it was just so much easier to grind everything. We can use it better that way. So it made good meat.
Yes. So when we ground the meat, well, then we made our own sausage seasonings. We mixed we mixed our own sausage seasonings, and oh my goodness, it's so good. It is. We have the process. Okay.
USDA processor, but state license, so we cannot legally sell.
Right. That's what we ran into with the processor that takes care of our large animals. But the chicken processor, the poultry processor that we found, is USDA inspected, and so they mark all of their poultry and rabbits for resale.
Yes.
So that is a win-win. That is awesome there. We'll be adding hogs in the next. Oh, that's so exciting, Lala Farm. Yes, pigs are Rusty's thing, but they are sweet, and I don't mind them. The first pigs we had, I was really scared of, but these, since we got these little ones, they're getting big now.
So
But
they're blue butt cross, and let me tell you, those little girls, they're just
you make me hungry. I'm
good.
making me hungry.
They're good little pigs, and they stay really calm. One of the things we're planning on doing with them once we get them moved over to the new place, so we're gonna put up a hot wire fence, and we're gonna put them out there in our future garden spot. Let them work that ground up good, and start more into the permaculture with it.
Yes, that'll be good.
That way, we can utilize everything that we've got. They'll get that ground worked up this fall and this winter, and then by the time it comes planting time, all we gotta do is go in there with a tiller, kind of smooth it up a little bit, and already fertilized, and it's ready to go.
Yes, that will be great.
Most USDA processors in our area are backed up months.
Mm-hmm.
Focused to larger customers, it's really hard to get.
Yes. It is. They're backed up almost a year, if not longer than a year, for the USDA processors.
Yes, we found a new place. We are working on it, and needed some cleaning. It had been abandoned for 6 months to a year, so it was pretty dirty. And we've got painting done. Some of the painting done. We're working on floors this week, so hopefully we can get that ready to move in 2 weeks.
That's exciting. So Simply Southern Roots, your first batch are going in October, and then they have 6 coming up, and they'll be ready for sale.
Awesome.
Yes, that is awesome.
What breed of pigs do you got?
Yeah. We went from Cooney Cross to now we have Blue Butt.
Blue Butt Cross.
Yeah, Blue Butt Cross. They're a lot bigger pigs.
I'm not saying Big Papa's a big fella, but he's every bit of 700 pounds.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a big fella, and then the sow that we got with him, she's bred. She's due to pig here in probably about another 3 to 4 weeks. So yeah,
But she's going to Pathways Homestead.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Pathways Homestead. So happy for y'all. Look forward to following along with you all. Hey, what is it? Hat Creek Homestead. Hey, welcome.
Hey, Craig, welcome.
Yorkshire and New
We're-
Hampshire.
We're not moving very far. We're only moving 14 miles. So we're staying right here in the same area. My parents had just moved to the area and thought it'd be kind of dirty card playing if they moved to get closer and we moved farther away. So
That might be a little mean. She has the what is it called?
Duroc.
Dora Yorkshire
Okay.
and Hampshire. Is that right?
Yep, Hampshire.
Yeah. So you have is that the red ones?
Yes,
Which ones are
Durocs are red.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Duroc. Yeah. Duroc, Hampshire, Yorkshire. So they're big pigs.
Yeah, they're big pigs too.
That's awesome. But I have found that the bigger pigs seem tamer than the littler pigs. Because the Cooney Cross we had, even though we were out there every day, we were in the pen with them every day, we could not get them tamed down. Now, my brother, the one we got them from, his were tamed, but we couldn't get them tamed down. But these big ones, these bigger pigs, they just tame right down. They'll come to you when you call.
I'm not saying that Big Papa was calm when we got him, but the couple that we bought him from, him and the sow, they were in the front of the livestock trailer, and the little boy's probably 5 or 6 years old. He climbed over that center divider, and by the time Dad got over there to him, he was laying on top of Big Papa, and he was over there scratching on that sow. So
Yes, Morse Patch of Heaven, we did want to stay close to family, close to Rusty's parents, for sure. They're getting up there in age.
getting up there in age, Dad's not in the best of health, so
Yes.
kind of stay closer and help take care of them.
She says one is spotted, white and black spots, really mixed. I bet they're really pretty. Do you have some videos on them? Because I need to go and watch your channel some more. Like we said earlier, we are behind on watching
We are
videos.
so far behind on videos right now, but we will get caught up. The other thing that's nice about our new place is it has cell phone reception. We have good internet there, and we're hoping to get a landline internet put in too. That way we're not having to rely strictly on data.
Yes. So that's going to be awesome because we've had country internet. We're still considered out in the country, but a lot better reception.
Yes.
So that's going to be awesome. Hog farm up north, we ran Yorkshire, Hamp Cross, about 3,000 head of sows. Wow, that's crazy. That's a lot of pigs.
That's a lot of pigs.
Okay, yes, you do have videos on your pigs, Simply Southern Roots. I'm going to go look at them. I'm up to 198, laugh out loud, up 2, down 1. Yes, oh my goodness, that's awesome. That is crazy. But yeah, we're gonna have to go and check out more videos and keep up. I mean, like I said, I've been watching, in the truck.
Rachel's been a whole lot better about being able to keep up than I have.
He listens.
I listen.
I put it on the.
I listens.
He listens.
I listens. I listen as much as I can, and there's just so much that I can hear, but I really want to start seeing a lot of this stuff too, because there's so much going on that doesn't come through in the verbiage.
Yes. But anyway, you guys, we have been on for an hour, and like I said, Mandy with Amethyst Acres, Royal Amethyst Acres is live, should be going live now. Y'all go on over and check her out. She has a great live every time. She's really funny. She's fun to watch. We probably better get back to
mowing
before we run out of daylight. Although Rusty did put lights on our mowers.
Yes, I did.
So, but I don't have a light on my weed eater, so. Yeah.
That's okay. That means you get to sit in the truck and relax.
Oh, yeah, right. So anyway, it was so good of all of you to pop in with us.
Yes, glad everybody got to pop in and say hi.
Yes. Thank you guys for putting up with our truck, you know, kind of being a little bit loud and everything. And
tell your friends we try to go live every Monday night at 6.
Oh, thank you, Lala Farm.
And tell your friends if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Yes. And we'll talk to y'all next time. Till next time, God bless.
See ya.
You were waiting for it and I couldn't remember.